She tweeted, "Oh, commitments are cages," after hiding our engagement ring for safekeeping. I filed the insurance claim, requested the footage, and met the jeweler. When the video replayed, something sparkled in another hand. Her face when the appraiser spoke? Silence. I, 31 male, am sitting in my car outside a pawn shop, holding paperwork that just destroyed my 3-year relationship. My fiancée Sienna, 29, played me for an absolute fool, and I only discovered it because she got sloppy with her Twitter. 6 weeks ago, I proposed. Planned it for months. Sunset at the botanical gardens where we had our first date, her favorite flowers everywhere, the whole thing. Custom ring from a local jeweler, $200. Took me 18 months to save for it. White gold band with a vintage-style setting holding a 1.2 carat diamond. Not massive, but quality. The jeweler, Mr. Antonelli, spent hours helping me design it. She said yes, cried, posted photos everywhere. Her friends went crazy. My mom started planning the wedding in her head. Everything perfect, right? 3 days later, Sienna comes to me with this concerned look. "Babe, I'm worried about the ring." "What about it?" "It's so beautiful, so expensive. What if something happens? What if I lose it at the gym or it gets stolen?" "That's why we have insurance." "Still, I think I should put it somewhere safe when I'm not at special events, just until we get a proper safe installed." Made sense, I guess. She works as a veterinary technician, hands always in animals, lots of washing, so she starts leaving it at home during work. Then she stops wearing it to the grocery store, then to dinner, then all together. "Where is it?" I asked after 2 weeks of not seeing it. "Safety deposit box at my bank. Super secure." Red flag? Maybe, but I trusted her. We lived together, shared our lives. Why would I question it? Fast forward to last Tuesday. I'm scrolling Twitter during lunch. She doesn't know I have Twitter, thinks it's toxic. Her account pops up and suggested follows. Profile pic is us from last summer. Bio says living my truth. Curiosity got me. I clicked. Most tweets were normal, work stuff, animal videos, complaining about traffic. Then I saw one from 3 days after the proposal. "Oh, commitments are cages. Rather have wings than rings. Free spirit, no chains." Weird, but okay. People post philosophical stuff. Keep scrolling. 2 weeks after proposal, some investments pay better than others. Know your worth, ladies. Then last week, manifestation works, asked the universe for a sign and received $7,500 worth of clarity. $7,500, my stomach dropped. The ring was insured for $18,200. I left work early, drove to her bank. Asked about accessing our safety deposit box. The teller looked confused. "Sir, we show no safety deposit box under either of your names." "Could it be under just hers?" "Let me check." "No, sir. No boxes registered to Sienna Whitfield." I sat in my car for an hour, just thinking. Then I called Mr. Antonelli. "Hey, strange question. Has anyone brought in my fiancé's ring recently, for cleaning or sizing?" "No, haven't seen it since you picked it up. Everything okay?" "Yeah, just checking." "Actually, do you ever buy rings back?" "Not typically, but I know shops that do." "Why?" "Can you give me their names, all of them?" He gave me 6 places. I started calling. 4th one, Goldstone Exchange. The woman hesitates. "We can't share customer information." "It's my ring. I have the original receipt, insurance papers, serial number. You should come in person." I drove there immediately, showed my documentation. The owner, a middle-aged woman named Ruth, pulled up their records. The ring was brought in 4 weeks ago, sold for $7,500 cash. "Who sold it?" She turned her monitor toward me. There was Sienna on security footage signing paperwork. But she wasn't alone. There was a man with her. Tall, blonde, putting his arm around her waist as she counted bills. "Do you know him?" Ruth asked. I'd never seen him before. "I need a copy of that footage. I can't without police involvement. Then I'm filing a report." Update 1. The last 72 hours have been insane. Filed the police report Tuesday night, theft by deception. The officer was sympathetic but realistic. Since we lived together and were engaged, proving theft would be complicated. But insurance fraud? That's different. See, Sienna didn't know I'd already filed an insurance claim. The day she said she put it in the safety deposit box, I updated our renter's insurance to specifically cover the ring even in storage. Cost an extra $15 a month. So when I filed a claim for the missing ring, that triggered an investigation. The insurance investigator, Diane, was a bloodhound. called me Wednesday morning after reviewing my claim and the police report. "Mr. Reeves, I'll be honest. This is the clearest case of insurance fraud I've seen in a while. Your fiancée sold the ring and was likely planning to file a claim herself later, collecting twice." "How do you know she was planning to file?" "She called our office yesterday asking about the coverage details. When we told her a claim was already in process, she hung up. By Wednesday afternoon, Sienna knew something was up. Came home from work acting normal, but I could see her checking her phone constantly." "Everything okay?" I asked. "Yeah, just work drama." Then she tried to be extra affectionate. Made my favorite dinner, suggested we watch a movie, kept touching my arm, playing with my hair. 3 years together, she only acts like this when she wants something or did something wrong. Around 9 p.m., she casually mentions, "We should really get that ring out of the safety deposit box soon. I miss wearing it." "Good idea, let's go tomorrow." Her face relaxed. "Perfect." Thursday morning, she's up early, dressed nice, ready to get my ring back, all smiles. "Actually, I already picked it up." The panic, just a flash, then covered. "Oh, when?" "Yesterday. Want to see it?" "Yes." I pulled out my phone, showed her the security footage from Goldstone Exchange. Her selling my ring. The man's hand on her waist. She didn't deny it, didn't cry, didn't apologize. She got mad. "You were spying on me? You sold my engagement ring, the ring I saved for over a year to buy. It was my ring. You gave it to me, to wear, as my fiancée, not to sell for cash." Then she said something that still makes my blood boil. "Maybe if you could afford a better ring, I wouldn't have needed to sell that one." Better ring. That was over $8,000. Exactly, only 8,000. Melissa's ring was 20 grand, Carly's was 15. You gave me a starter ring and expected me to be grateful. Starter, ring, I laughed. Actually laughed. Who's the guy in the video? Nobody. Nobody doesn't put his hands on your waist while you count money from selling our engagement ring. She grabbed her purse. "I'm staying at my sister's. We'll talk when you calm down." "Don't bother. Your stuff will be in boxes." She smirked. "Good luck with that. I'm on the lease too." Here's what she didn't know. Our lease ended 5 weeks ago. We'd been month to month since then. I'd already given notice to the landlord that I'd be out by end of month, found a new place. Was going to surprise her with it as an engagement gift, nicer apartment, closer to her work. "Actually, check your email." She looked at her phone. There it was. Notice from the landlord that I'd exercised my right to terminate the month-to-month agreement. She had 20 days to vacate or sign a new lease at market rate, which was $400 more than we'd been paying. You can't just..." "I can. I did. I'm moving out Sunday. You want the place? It's yours. Good luck with the deposit and first month at the new rate." Update 2. Sienna went scorched earth. Started with a Facebook post. Picture of herself crying, mascara running. Caption, "When you find out the person you thought you'd marry cares more about money than love. He took back the ring because it wasn't legally mine." Some men see women as property, not partners. Her friends rallied. Comments about toxic masculinity, financial abuse, controlling behavior. Nobody asked for my side. Then she posted on Twitter, "X really said an 8-carat ring wasn't his after giving it to me. Sir, a gift is a gift. The audacity of broke men trying to control women through manipulation." Broke men. I make $72 a year. Not rich, but comfortable. She makes 31 calories. But here's where she messed up. Her sister Jade contacted me. "Jason, what really happened? Sienna's story keeps changing." I sent her the security footage, the insurance documents, the police report. Jade went quiet for 2 days, then called me. "I'm so sorry. I had no idea. That guy in the video? That's her ex Colton. He's been coming around for months. She told me he was just a friend who needed support after his divorce." Months? Since January at least. She said you were cool with it. January. We got engaged in September. She'd been seeing him for 8 months before I proposed. But it gets better. Jade did some digging. Found Colton's Instagram. Public profile. Full of pictures of him and Sienna. At restaurants, at concerts, at his apartment. Dating back to before we even met. She never broke up with him. 3 years I was the other man and didn't know it. Jade sent me everything. Screenshots, dates, locations. Cross-referenced with times Sienna said she was at work events, or with family, or at the gym. The gym. She didn't even have a gym membership. Armed with this, I met with Diane from insurance again. "This changes things," she said. "This is organized fraud. She sold the ring to fund her lifestyle with another partner while maintaining you as financial support." What happens now? We're pressing charges. This is a felony level of fraud. That afternoon, Sienna got served. Not just with eviction papers, she hadn't found a new place yet, but with criminal charges for insurance fraud and theft by deception. Her response? Posted a GoFundMe. "Help me fight false charges from vindictive ex." It raised $127 before Jade commented with the security footage link. Sienna deleted it within an hour. Final update. Everything came crashing down for Sienna in the most satisfying way. The criminal case moved forward. Her public defender advised her to plead down to avoid jail time, but Sienna, in her infinite wisdom, decided to represent herself to tell her truth. The prosecutor had security footage of the sale, bank records showing the $7,500 deposit, text messages between her and Colton planning the sale, retrieved from her cloud backup she forgot I had access to, her Twitter posts basically admitting to it, proof she was never legally married to me, so the ring wasn't marital property. Her defense? It was a gift. Gifts can't be stolen. The judge, a woman in her 60s, actually laughed. "Miss Whitfield, an engagement ring is a conditional gift. The condition is marriage. No marriage, the ring returns to the purchaser. This is established law. But he gave it to me, to wear as his fiancée, not to sell to fund your affair." Sienna got 18 months probation, 200 hours community service, and ordered to pay restitution of $8,200 plus my legal fees. Total, $11,400. But wait, there's more. Remember Colton? The ex who wasn't an ex? He disappeared the moment charges were filed. Blocked her on everything. Moved back with his actual ex-wife. Yeah, he was never divorced. Sienna was the side piece to a married man while keeping me as her backup plan. She lost her job when they found out about the charges. Veterinary clinics don't love employees with fraud convictions. She couldn't get approved for any apartment with the eviction and criminal record. Ended up moving back with her parents. Last week, she sent me a letter through her lawyer. Not an apology. A demand that I remove the defamatory posts about her crime because it's affecting her job search. I responded through my lawyer, "Truth is an absolute defense against defamation. But the absolute best part? Mr. Antonelli, the jeweler, felt bad about the whole situation. Called me last week. Jason, I've been thinking, that ring came back to me from the pawn shop after insurance paid out. Would you like to buy it back at cost? Fresh start with it? Thanks, but no, bad memories." Understood. Actually, would you mind if I displayed it in my shop? With the story? Anonymous, of course. Why? To warn young men about conditional gifts and protecting their investments. And honestly, it's a beautiful ring that deserves better than sitting in my safe. I agreed. He's got it in a special display case with a placard. A cautionary tale, why engagement rings need insurance and trust. He sends me pictures sometimes of couples reading it, having serious discussions about finances and honesty. As for me, I'm good. Living in my new apartment. Got a promotion at work. Turns out, not having relationship drama improves job performance. Started dating casually. Nothing serious yet. Sienna still posts on Twitter. Lots of quotes about rising from ashes and surviving narcissistic abuse. 12 followers. Jade tells me she applies to jobs daily, gets nowhere because of the conviction. She wanted the ring's value more than its meaning. Now she's got neither the ring nor the relationship. Plus a criminal record and debt she'll be paying off for years. And that $7,500 she got for selling my ring? Court froze her accounts. It's going straight to restitution. Oh, and remember her tweet? Commitments are cages? Well, now she's got 18 months of probation commitment to the court system. Guess she was right. Some commitments are cages. Just not the kind she expected.